So, in chapter 32 of the Boruto manga, you clearly saw Kawaki take a shot for Naruto and Himawari, and chapter 33 finally came out. If you guys can't tell, I kind of just woke up, but I'm trying to get this video done and post it. But, anyways, so, chapter 33, this chapter is pretty iffy. It kind of depends what you like when you read manga. It depends if you're more about art or if you're more about kind of like plot development and stuff. Like this chapter didn't really have a lot of dialogue. It was more just action, and those were the type of panels. And a lot of people are kind of like mad about this because it's a monthly manga, and yet he's just adding just fights as 90% of the panels. But once again, it kind of depends, like, what you're into. Like, I read a lot of Dragon Ball manga sometimes, and you can clearly tell that Kishimoto is kind of copying Toriyama's work, what he did back in the day when he did the manga. And you clearly tell from those like fight scenes that he's doing that, and that he's trying to get like certain angles on certain fights. Also, Naruto Shippuden, there's also a lot of fights. Like, the Obito vs. Naruto fight was almost 2 volumes long, and then the Pain fight was 10 plus chapters long. They're basically, almost every single fight against an Akatsuki member was more than like 10 chapters, and most of it was just fighting panels. Well, anyways, the chapter starts off basically with Delta in absolute disbelief of why Kawaki basically just took a shot for a bunch of random ass strangers, and you can clearly tell how Kara feels about Kawaki. They know, like, yes, we all know that he's a vessel, but they go the more in depth, like how Jigen and basically how everyone basically just wants him to be as healthy as possible because he is someone extremely important. But you see Naruto's face, and I kind of like this panel because it kind of shows Naruto's emotion when he heard about Kawaki, and kind of like how they portray him. It kind of made Naruto kind of feel like he was extremely pissed, and I felt like they're very, very easy to relate. Like, Kawaki's being chased down by Kara, an organization that wants him. And since Naruto was a Biju back in the day, and why did I say back in the day? He still is. But since Naruto was a Biju back in the day, the Akatsuki, of course, were looking for him. And Naruto's face just got extremely pissed, and his anger kind of like took control of him. And he just absolutely sort of beating the shit out of Delta. I think it's pretty plain and easy to say it. So he just tells Boruto to look after Himawari and Kawaki, and then just goes full in and says that since she touched the kids, basically he's gonna kill her. And Naruto just once again obliterates her, and she stands absolutely no chance. And then she basically says that since Naruto is only human, he's eventually gonna run out of chakra, but because she's never experienced someone with this amount of chakra, she's not really, like, she thinks it's just going to be an easy fight when she runs out, but it's just not going to happen. And, Naruto basically says that he's going to not only kill her, but he's going to go after Jigen, the head of the organization, and hunt him down and then kill him. And, this was actually really, really cool. I really like that one. And, Naruto and basically Delta gets this idea of hitting Naruto with a beam of light, and doesn't really work out. Naruto just shoves a Rasengan in her face and blocks the beam of light with that. And then she absorbs the Rasengan, and Naruto basically gets this idea of just shooting out Rasengans, and at a certain point, she's not going to be able to absorb that mass amount of chakra. And he just continues to do this, and then Boruto finally catches on what he's gonna do. And basically, when Sasuke overuses Mangekyo Sharingan, I said that really, really weird, but when he overuses it, his eye basically kind of like whites out, if that makes sense. And the same exact thing happened to Delta when she consumed too much chakra. And basically the vision that she had with the drone, she doesn't have that anymore, and Naruto, and she can just no longer absorb Chakra. So Naruto basically just throws a huge ass giant Rasengan right on her, and it absolutely obliterates her. The impact that it actually had was pretty insane, and she gets absolutely demolished, and that's how the fight ends. But it was very, very good, honestly. I personally enjoyed this chapter, but I'm just kind of upset. Like, where is Kashin Koji during this? Like, they didn't show him in the last like 3 or 4 chapters, and that just personally bothered me. I thought what was gonna happen was Delta was gonna die, and then like she was about to die, and then Kashin Koji was probably gonna save her. But as you could tell, that clearly didn't happen, and Kashin Koji kind of was just sitting in the back and just watching the whole entire thing. But anyways, I want to know your guys' opinion on this chapter. So tell me in the comment section down below. I'm out. Peace.